following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5, like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life, like their parents and grandparents. I am a conservative. A lot of people say I treat them like dogs, but they do seem to get better. Now, if you have a personal health challenge you want to ask about, if you have a health challenge of a friend, a loved one, a workmate, or if you want to talk about medical politics or the home-based business opportunity, give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, you've heard Shar and me talk about absorption and gluten intolerance and all this stuff over and over and over. So today we're going to talk about you're not what you eat, you are what you absorb. And of course, we're talking about everything from mechanically breaking down the food by chewing it, and then you have to get into the stomach where the stomach acid works on it, and pepsin enzyme breaks down proteins, goes into the intestine where pancreatic enzymes and liver bile work on it, and you absorb nutrients. Well, that's assuming that your intestines are healthy and they're able to function. Now, that's a big if, because we've gone off in the wrong direction some thousands of years ago, and for commercial reasons and agricultural reasons, we've gotten worse and worse and worse and worse over time, so that our absorption efficiency is extremely low under the best of circumstances. And when you see people with 6, 8, 10, 12 different diseases, they're on 15, 20 different prescription drugs, we're seeing 3 specialists, and they're spending $10,000 a day on medication. These people have an absorption problem. So I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate, get a hold of a couple of CDs. Serial Killers goes into the gluten thing. Really, really, probably one of the best pieces ever created to educate you on the sources of gluten and what gluten does to your intestines. We're talking about contact enteritis, enteritis being the word used for inflammation, causes a scarring of the intestine so that it's very difficult to get nutrients through even if you're supplementing. Then, of course, one of my newest CDs, Stick of Butter Day Keeps the Doctor Away. We're talking about everything from oils and saturated fats and so forth. We'll talk about that in a minute. Then Hell's Kitchen, again, talking about serial killer and oils and fats and calories from sugar and carbohydrates and so on. And then you need the books Epigenetics and Rare Earths and Cures. And that's going to give you the sources of everything you need to understand absorption. Now, when you eat gluten, we're talking about wheat, barley, rye, and oats. There are no such things as gluten-free oats, although many, many people, including well-respected health food stores and so forth, and the grocery stores that have gluten-free aisles, will, I would assume, innocently give you misinformation. And they say that, oh, no, oats are gluten-free. Well, that's because the gluten in oats are called gliadin. They're not called gluten, but it's the same stuff, causes contact enteritis in the intestine. And it's an accumulative, over time thing, slowly damages it until you've lost 95% of it. People say, well, I'm 300 pounds, I'm only 5'3", and you're saying I have a gluten problem and I can't absorb. Well, where do all those calories come from? Well, calories are very small particles. And this has gone into, again, by the CD Serial Killers. Sugars and carbohydrates are small particles, only 4, 5, 6 carbons long, whereas nutrients could be 18 or 30 carbons long and very difficult to absorb under ideal circumstances. Then you have injuries to your intestines from gluten. It's almost impossible. And you have predictable things, predictable signals, red warning lights. You have a gluten problem, absorption problem, one of which is you have 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 different diseases, for which you're seeing different specialists and taking 15, 20 prescriptions for them, okay? And so you also, in addition to avoiding all the glutens, you need to avoid inflammatory things, which maximizes or magnifies the damage from gluten. We're talking about no fried foods, no exceptions, no fried foods. Absolutely no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites. We're talking deli slices, sandwich meats, sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, pastrami, pepperoni, jerky, corned beef, spam, all that's got to go. Chorizo in Spanish, right? Got to get rid of it. And then you got to get rid of oils. And we're talking about olive oil, coconut oil, margarines, mayonnaise, and cooking oils. You've heard me say this over and over and over. It was true 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. It's true today, and will be true for the next million years. Okay? Because, well, it's in the Bible. No, it's not. The only place oils are talked about in the Bible is for anointing and also for lamps, fuel for lamps on holidays. Nobody says to cook it. Nobody says to eat it in the Bible. Okay? Bread is the staff of life, but not wheat bread. Back in those days, the grain was millet. There's no gluten in millet. And then, of course, you need the 90 essential nutrients to make sure that everything's working right. Your stomach and your liver and your pancreas, your intestines, everything's got to be working right, both the muscles in these organs as well as the biochemistry systems. It all has to be working right. And so this is where you need to have the 90, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 minerals, 3 fatty acids, and it's all directly and indirectly related to absorption. And, of course, we have the healthy digestion pack, which helps with digestion, and by helping with digestion, it directly and indirectly helps and improves absorption, but also it has the probiotics, which are the normal bacteria, which by growing in your digestive tract crowd out the bad guys, and then also we have the prebiotics, which is the food that specifically probiotics the good bacteria like. So you have to feed the good bacteria, and my favorites are Triple Treat chocolate, which have probiotics in it, the root beer belly, which kids love because it tastes like root beer, right? And in a little sprinkle pack, you tear open the end and dump the sprinkles on your tongue, and you get your probiotic and the prebiotics. And so I'm so excited about this. This is something kids will have fun with. And there's some Mr. Wizard experiments that you can look at that will demonstrate this. Anyway, we'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you want to live to be well beyond 100 chronologically, say 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 plus, while being biologically 30, 40, 50, contact your Youngevity associate. Ask for the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission. The book Immortality goes into the top 20 longevity cultures according to the National Geographic, and why it is that they have 40 times 100-year-olds we Americans do. They have 100-year-old per 250 of their population. We only have one per 10,000. Again, for longevity, you want the book Epigenetics, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earth Cures, and learn how to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Contact your Youngevity associate today. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
I thought we'd talk a little bit about brain health, as I've got a CBS News story here headlined, "These Foods May Keep the Brain Young." And they're talking about blueberries, olive oil, kefir, walnuts, leafy greens, oatmeal, bananas, and algal oil. They say foods that could play a role in keeping the brain healthy. And according to Francine Grodstein, she's a professor of medicine at Harvard Medical School. She says, quote, "Brain health encompasses a person's ability to remember things as well as avoidance of dementia and Alzheimer's disease." They say dementia is a broad term referring to decline in mental ability, including problems with memory, communication, focus, and reasoning. Although dementia is more common in older adults, and it's not part of the normal aging process. Alzheimer's disease, which affects about 5.5 million Americans, is the most common type of dementia, according to the Alzheimer's Association. And they say oatmeal, pulpy orange juice, bran, cereal, bananas, fruit smoothies from unpeeled fruits, and other fiber-containing foods are all prebiotics, like you were talking about. And prebiotics means fiber and roughage that helps to promote the growth of beneficial bacteria in your gut. It's about making the existing bacteria in your gut happy. That's according to Rudy Tanzi, a PhD, a professor of neurology at Massachusetts General Hospital and director of the Alzheimer's Genome Project, says probiotic foods include yogurt, kefir, liquid yogurt, and fermented foods like sauerkraut, pickles, and kimchi. And probiotic supplements also contain billions of live bacteria. Probiotics actually help adding bacteria to your gut that's beneficial. These types of bacteria you see on the back of your yogurt cup. You want to add both prebiotics and probiotics to your diet. They say prebiotic and probiotic foods can help reduce harmful inflammation in the brain, also called neuroinflammation. It says, first and foremost, keeping the bacteria in your gut happy. And they say blueberries have high levels of flavonoids, a compound found to reduce oxidation in the body, and green leafy vegetables such as romaine, arugula, kale, and collard greens, broccoli, spinach, Swiss chard, among foods that support brain health. The experts recommend replacing saturated fats from red meats and fats from with fats from fish, tree nuts, and healthy oils. And I know you have an opinion on oils.
Well, it's more than an opinion, Doug. It's a fact. And oils are very seductive. They taste good. They give flavor to foods, and they have omega-3 essential fatty acids in them. So when you take oils, initially you're going to feel the benefit of supplementing with the omega-3s in your brain function, getting rid of brain fog, neural communications, and so forth. It really is wonderful. But over time, over a period of weeks and months and years, you get small amounts of oxidation, trans fats, heterocyclic acrylamides, by consuming these oils, and they eventually kill you by plaque in your arteries and thrombotic stroke and coronary thrombosis and so forth. And also, they cause cancer because of the trans fats, heterocyclamines, and acrylamides. So initially, it's very seductive. You feel good by taking these oils. That's where the Mediterranean diet came in. Oh, man, I started that Mediterranean diet. Really felt great. Well, 3 years later, they die of a coronary a plaque in their arteries, okay? Or they die of cancer. And we didn't have cancer in our family. I don't know why. That's because you're eating walnut oil and coconut oil and olive oil. And you have to appreciate that, again, if you want to get a hold of that CD, a stick of butter a day keeps the doctor away, because the whole thing about olive oil and the Mediterranean diet was a fraud to sell Crisco. And you have to appreciate It was not only misinformation, it was a fraud. It was a proactive fraud to sell a product, and it was paid for by Procter & Gamble giving the American Heart Association $1.7 million to, without any research, without any studies, endorse Crisco as a healthier way to eat. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 888-379-2552. Priority line 831-685-1080. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Youngevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 94 Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you're going to do the Youngevity business as a business, I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate and get a hold of the trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with 900 different diseases using vitamins, minerals, and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. It's a trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy. And if you've never run your own business before or run anybody else's business, you need to get hold of the book Wall Street for Kids and learn how to deal with profitability. Learn how to write business plans so you can maximize your tax breaks. Get the same tax breaks that billionaires get just by getting a Youngevity business. Is that crazy? Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Atlanta, Georgia, and Austin. You're on with Dr. Wallach.
Austin, you're on the air.
Yes, sir. I spoke to you a couple of weeks ago. I'm the guy with the CHF, congestive heart failure.
Yep.
I'm now taking the EFA.
Okay, how much do you weigh, Austin?
Between 166 and lately 168.
Okay. And let's see here. Do you have any other issues? Any high blood pressure, diabetes?
No. Well,
Okay.
I get the medicine I've been taking raise my pressure.
Okay.
So I stopped.
All right.
That's the medication, yeah.
Okay, now how is your congestive heart failure going? Have you been able to reduce your medication a little bit? Is everything the same? Anything better? Anything worse?
Doc, I stopped taking it because it caused severe pain in my both hands. I can't sleep at night because the pain is so much.
Okay, now okay, stop. You're talking about when you take the supplements, you have pain in your heart?
Not my heart, my hands.
Oh, in your hands. Okay. All right. Now, do you have pain in your hands when you lay down or pain in your hands when you wake up and get out of bed or all the time or what?
No, I got to get up to get relief. When I lie down, I get it. When I get up and walk around.
Okay, very good. So, Charmaine.
Yeah.
What's Austin's problem? Why is he getting pain in his hand when he lays down?
Because he's got a back problem.
Absolutely. Back and neck problem. Absolutely. You get an A+ here. And so, just to review here, he weighs somewhere between 158 and 166 pounds, so let's say 160, and has a little bit of high blood pressure, which came on when he started taking medicine for the congestive heart failure. And we know that congestive heart failure is a deficiency of a single vitamin. We've known it for 300 years. It was discovered by a Japanese naval surgeon. Okay. It's actually easily managed and gotten rid of by supplementation. And so let's start from the beginning again, knowing that he has this hand pain when he lays down, okay, a pain upon lying down. And so what would you give him as a supplement program? We know he needs to get rid of all the bad foods, the fried foods, processed meats, oils, and gluten. He's got to get rid of all that. And so what would you give him as a supplement program to support maintenance and repair of his heart, support healthy blood pressure, and support whatever's going on in his neck and back so that he doesn't have this pain when he lays down? Well, hang on. We'll be back, Austin. Get your pen and paper ready. Char and I will be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. If you'd like to talk with Dr. Wallach, call us between noon and 1 Pacific. Toll free, 888-379-2552. On the priority line, 831-685-1080. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the books Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. You also want to get a hold of the book Energy Crisis and learn about the ketone diet and ketogenic diet. First, we have the keto caramel shake and the keto caramel bar to make the process easier for you. You don't have to shop for it. You don't have to cook it, put it together, and constantly be dealing with that. You just get the shake and you get the bars, and you're ready to go. And then, of course, you get the Healthy Weight Loss Pack. Okay, 1 per 100 pounds of body weight, and the Rev, R-E-V. Put a dropper full of the Rev under your tongue, not a drop, but a dropper full under your tongue 30 minutes before each meal. Okay, so it takes 1 bottle per month to deal with that, and leave it absorb through oral tissues, and you will begin to lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. You stay on your 90 essential nutrients, you'll never gain the weight back. Why? Because being overweight and obese has nothing to do with eating too much or lack of exercise. It's actually a nutritional deficiency of any one of the members of a particular group of nutrients, and there's 3 of them. Any one of those being deficient, guess what? You're going to be the 300, 500-pound, 800-pound person. Contact your Youngevity associate today. Okay, Doug, let's go right back to Georgia and Austin. Okay, Charmaine, we got rid of the dietary stuff, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten. And so what else? And I would say no sugar also, no sugar, natural or processed. And so what would you give this guy as a supplement program to support maintenance repair?
I would give him 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and then I would add the de-stress, and I would add the glucogel.
Okay. And he's got a little bit of high blood pressure, so what else would you throw in there?
I'd add the Ultimate Daily Classic.
Absolutely. And what would you do for the pain in his hands when he lays down at night? What would you do? Where would you put that topical pain relief, the CM cream and the trauma? Would you put it on his hands or his neck and back?
On his neck and back. You
got it, girl. You get an A triple plus. Okay, Austin, 2 healthy brain and heart packs, a full dose for breakfast and dinner. They're designed, as the name implies, to support the heart and the brain in this case. And then, of course, 2 bottles a month of the D-Stress capsules, capital D like David Stress. Take 3 of those twice a day. The vitamin that's missing when one has congestive heart failure is in the D-Stress capsules, and it will support healthy heart function. Okay, so take 3 of those twice a day. And then, of course, as Shar says, you want the glucogel, get 2 large bottles of glucogel, so you can take 15 of those a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. And they're going to support and promote maintenance and repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, discs between the vertebrae. Very important here because of the pain in your hands when you lay down. It's a positional thing. And then, of course, also the CM cream and the trauma oil for topical use on your neck and in between your shoulder blades to deal with the pain in your hands when you lay down. The high blood pressure, Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, as Shar says, Ultimate Daily Classic. Take 3 of those twice a day. There's 2 bottles a month. They support healthy blood pressure, and they also support healthy blood flow through blocked arteries. So we're supporting heart health from like 6 different directions here, including the diet and like all 90 essential nutrients, particularly heart nutrients. And so give us a call in 2 weeks and 4 weeks and 6 weeks. In Georgia, it's going to take anywhere from 5 to 7 days to get the product shipped to you. But you can start the diet immediately. When you hang up, start the diet immediately. I would box up all of your gluten problems, gluten products in your house, wheat, brown, and oats, box them up, and with a loving card, send them to your cardiologist and say, I love you so much, I'm going to sacrifice myself and give you all of my whole grain products. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And a lot of people have said to me, Doc, I hear all that stuff. I didn't do very well in biology in school. I really wasn't interested in it. Never had any nutrition courses or anything. I really don't know what you're talking about. And so we actually came up with the help of Jimmy Osmond from the Osmond family. We call the bundle. It's the book, the DVD, and the CD. And it's called The Truth About Nutrition, and really starts at the beginning and goes through all the basic stuff, very, very simple language, and gives you the understanding of why we need to supplement, okay? It's called The Truth About Nutrition, the book, the DVD, and the CD, and we call it The Truth About Nutrition Bundle. Contact your Youngevity associate today and learn what you need to do okay, to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life and to the life of your family. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Idaho. And David, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, David, you're on the air.
Hey, Dr. Wallach, how you doing today?
Fine, sir. How can we help you?
I have a ringing in my ears that's not going away, and I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of it.
Okay. How old are you?
I am 61.
Okay. Do you have any other issues? Diabetes, high
Thyroid.
pressure,
Thyroid.
Low thyroid?
Low thyroid. I take Armour Thyroid, and I'm still struggling with that a lot.
Okay. Now, do you have any history of asthma in your life? Or bronchitis?
Nope.
Skin problems? Any skin problems? No acne? No. Okay. What about belly problems? Belly pain, appendicitis, diverticulitis, colitis,
Nope.
anything like that? Okay, none of that. Okay, so
I'm
you're only
just overweight.
Okay, how much do you weigh?
Right now I weigh about 242. I'm
And
6
how
foot
tall are you?
6'2".
6'2". Yeah, 6'2". I'd like to see you weigh 205, 210, that kind of thing, if you're in good shape and everything. And no other issues, just your main complaint is ringing in the ears.
Right.
One last question. Does your neck ever grind when you turn your head right, left? Do your knees pop or crack when you squat down?
The knees pop and crack. The neck, I don't know if it really grinds, but it's sore.
Okay, sore sometimes. Okay, Charmaine, what's going on here with David?
He's got osteoporosis.
Osteoporosis? He's a man.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's not a gender thing, is it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, ringing in the ears is called tinnitus, like tin can tinnitus, okay? And it's caused by osteoporosis of the skull. The cracking in the knees and the pain in the neck can also be caused by osteoporosis and early arthritis, which is osteoporosis of the joints. And he's maybe 30 pounds overweight, okay? Got to work on that. And low thyroid. How many nutrients does the thyroid need, Charmaine?
All 90.
All 90, so it could be a deficiency of any one of those, which we already know he has deficiencies. And so that could be contributing to that. So what diet would you put him on?
I would get him on a gluten-free diet because being overweight, to me, is probably a gluten deficiency because you can absorb sugar, but you can't.
Not a gluten deficiency, a gluten intolerance.
Gluten intolerance, excuse me, yeah. Because he can absorb sugar but not nutrients, and that
there you go.
causes obeseness, right?
Exactly. Yep. Okay.
So, yeah.
So he's 6'2", 242. What would you give him as a basic program to support maintenance repair of his skeletal system, musculoskeletal system?
Well, I'd give him 2 healthy bone and joint packs, and then I would also add some Ocean's Gold for the thyroid.
Okay. And what would you do also in addition to the 2 healthy bone and joint packs? What would you do for joints and cartilage and ligaments?
Well, the bone and joint packs have the CM cream and everything with them.
Okay. Well, let's say he doesn't get in a Speedo bathing suit and lay out in the sun.
Okay, well, then he could take some vitamin D3.
Okay. Very good. So, and what would you do for the weight loss, Charmaine?
If he doesn't lose weight by going on a gluten-free diet, I'd tell him to get the Rev.
Okay, very good. So, Char's exactly right, David. You got to get rid of all the bad foods, the fried foods, processed meats, oils, and gluten, wheat, butter, and oats. I mean, these are drop dead. And be obsessive about it. And you also need to get on 2 healthy bone and joint packs. That will allow you to take 2 full doses of everything, except for the glucogel. You're going to take 3 doses a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. All that be accomplished with the 2 healthy bone and joint packs. Then for the thyroid, Char is exactly right. You're going to take 3 of the Ocean's Gold tablets at breakfast and dinner. There'll be 2 bottles a month. They're going to support healthy thyroid activity and function. And also, Char is exactly right that you're going to get a hold of the Rev for your weight loss. Go ahead and put a dropper full under your tongue 30 minutes for each meal. You lose a half pound, 2 pounds a day. Don't forget to get 2 bottles a month of our vitamin D3 capsules or the spray, either one. You put 3 spritzes of spray. It's kind of a lemony citrus taste. The citrus and vitamin D3 puts 3 spritzes on your tongue in the morning or 3 in the evening, or 3 capsules twice a day. I use the capsules because I travel. The TSA never closes the liquids properly, and it runs out all over everything. And you can take the CM cream that comes with the 2 healthy bone and joint packs. Take a half a teaspoon down in each ear in the morning when you wake up with a Q-tip, like you're trying to get wax out of your ears, and it will actually reduce some of the swelling and inflammation around the roots of the auditory branch of the 8th cranial nerve. And I've seen people after 23 years of just they had to take sleeping pills because the ringing was so loud they couldn't get to sleep. And in 10 minutes it was gone. But it would come back in a couple hours. But after a couple of months, when the body was able to support maintenance and repair, they didn't need the CM cream anymore down in the ears. So give us a call every couple of weeks. What you have is actually very easy to deal with. The thyroid medication, Synthroid, with the Ocean's Gold. What you do, you can get the book Let's Play Doctor, and it'll teach you how to do your own basal body temperature test to monitor your thyroid. And as your thyroid improves, you can begin to slowly reduce your medication. All right, let's see here. We have time to start another one here, Doug?
Yeah, we certainly do. Let's head to Oregon. And Michael, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Michael, you're on the air.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I know that I need to get the cardio sticks. I believe I have a kidney situation. And
are you on dialysis?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many times a day?
Once a day, 3 days a week.
Okay, 3 days a week. Okay, 3 days a week. I'm assuming then you're urinating. Do you have any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis?
No, I don't have any of those things. That's what I can't
understand it. Okay, how much do you weigh?
I weigh less than 160 pounds. Probably
Okay.
155, 158.
Okay. All right. So, Charmaine, when a person's on dialysis, do they have kidney failure, kidney issues, or is it another problem?
Absolutely not. These afferent arteries go into the kidney with the dirty blood that can't get through because the arteries are plugged up.
Okay. So here, Michael, he's on dialysis 3 days a week. What would you do to support healthy blood flow into the filtering units, the glomeruli in the kidneys? How do you support healthy blood flow?
By, first of all, getting off all oils and gluten and no burnt animal fat. And then you take 2 Healthy Brain and Heart Packs, and you take the Ultimate Daily Classic and the Cardio Sticks and the niacin.
There you go. There you go. So Char's exactly right. 2 Healthy Brain and Heart Packs, and again, to support maintenance repair of the cardiovascular system, which is what's involved here. And then, let's see here, the 2 bottles a month of the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets. You want to take 3 of those tablets twice a day, and they will support healthy blood pressure and support healthy blood flow through blocked arteries, which is your case in this case. And then also the Ultimate Cardio Sticks. You can take 2 of those a day, one at breakfast, one at dinner time. I do that. It's 2 boxes a month. They come 30 in a box. And then the Ultimate Niacin Plus helps dilate arteries and lets blood get through. But also, the plus part is nattokinase, an enzyme. What does that enzyme do, Charmaine?
It dissolves blood clots.
There you go. Call us every couple of weeks. We'll walk you through this here, Michael. We'll be back with more Truth, Justice, in the Youngevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, Reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Los Gatos, California. And Lindsay, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Lindsay, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Hi. How can we help you?
So on Friday, my boyfriend went into the ER with severe groin pain, and they found a 3.5 centimeter mass inside his testicle. He's already scheduled for surgery on Wednesday, and they did a CT scan, which didn't show anything else in the rest of his body, but just wondering what you might recommend.
Okay. Do you know if the mass was solid or was it vascular?
Vascular, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's actually something like varicose veins that can occur in the seminal veins that go up from the testicle up into the vena cava, back up to the heart to be pumped around again. Okay. So does your boyfriend have any gray hair or varicose veins or spider veins or anything like that?
I mean, a couple of gray hairs. The doctor said they're like 99% sure it's cancer. They said it's solid. He has a couple gray hairs, but not much.
So you say it's solid?
Yeah, they did an ultrasound on that.
Okay. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed and pray here, okay? If it's caught early enough, if it is a testicular tumor, which is cancerous, if they catch it early enough before it spread anywhere, hemi castration, where they just remove that one testicle, will be a cure. If it's already spread, then it's going to relieve the regional pain and so forth, but it's not going to totally solve the problem. Okay. So, what does your boyfriend weigh?
170.
And how old is he?
33.
Okay. And does he have any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis?
No, none of those issues.
Okay. All right. Well, anytime somebody has cancer, what we can do is support the immune system, which is the patient's best friend. When you have any disease, including cancer, it's very difficult to fight cancer directly without hurting the patient, because anything that will kill cancer cells will also kill normal cells. So we like to support the immune system and let the body do its job. And so, Charmaine, what would you do to help Lindsay's boyfriend here, 33 years old, 170 pounds? He's got a tumor of some kind, may be possibly malignant. We don't know that yet, but the doctors are wanting to do surgery. What would you do to support his immune system?
I would get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and then because if he turns out he does have cancer, then I would get extra bottle of selenium, and I would get the Fucoid Z, the liquid Fucoid Z for him.
Okay, that's a Z radical.
Or, yeah, Z radical. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's what you said it, just kind of backwards. I said it. Okay, so Char's exactly right, Lindsay. You want to get him, regardless of what's going on here, you want to get him 2 healthy brain and heart packs a month. If it does turn out to be cancer, you definitely want to get an extra bottle of selenium, so you can take 9 of those a day to support the immune system. Then he also needs the Z. I just go ahead and get him a Z radical, 2 quarts a month. It's an ounce twice a day. It has the fucoid in it, 3 super juices, which support the immune system. And did I hit all of them, Char?
I think so.
Okay.
That should really give his body a lot of fighting support.
Yeah, exactly. And so when you get the diagnosis from the biopsy, give us a call back, and then we can tweak this. And, if it is definitely cancerous, we'd want to add a few more things. But let's wait until we get the results of the biopsy. And then also be sure you get rid of all the inflammatory stuff.